Hey guys, welcome to Awesome Reviews. This is Charlie bringing the reaction to the Artemis Fowl trailer, which did drop reasonably recently. It is slightly longer ago than I thought, but it is sort of technically within within the last 7 days, but in the last working week, I should say. Anyway, Artemis Fowl was a big book in my childhood. I can't remember exactly when it came out, but I think it's like early 2000s. So I was sort of double digits in age, I think, when the first one did, like early double digits in age. So I was sort of slap bang in the target audience ages when Artemis Fowl came out. I'm honestly not sure if I actually read the last book. I think I did. I think I did read them all. It's just been a while. But Artemis Fowl was a big book when I came out. When it came out, and Owen Colfer, I think, is a great writer. I think he did a good job with the Hitchhiker's book that he did. Like, it's impossible to do It's impossible to write Douglas Adams. It's impossible to like mimic Douglas Adams perfectly. Douglas Adams was such a unique personality and writer. It's impossible to do that. And just to divert slightly, the issue I had with the recent Doctor Who episode was it felt like to me it felt like a bit like it was trying to be Hitchhiker's fan fiction rather than Doctor Who. So that's why I didn't really get on with the last episode of Doctor Who as well. It's just weirdly coincidental that these sort of things came out roughly at the same time. It's very hard to try and do Hitchhikers perfectly. I think he did an alright job, and it was, a decent read. I think he was faithful to the characters at the very least, even if it wasn't, perfect in terms of, writing style. But like I say, it's impossible to do that when it's Douglas Adams. But Owen Colfer is a great writer, and Artemis Fowl was a big book when I was growing up. But in fairness, the last film that came out, which was based on a book that I actually really adore, was Percy Jackson. And whilst I do enjoy the film, I think it's just a passably enjoyable film, just a bog standard sort of 7 out of 10 kind of enjoyable film to watch. The cast do a great job and all that stuff. It's just enjoyable to watch, but it's horrendously unfaithful to the source material. I understand some reasons for it. The aging up, and I'm not too bothered about Annabeth's actor not matching Annabeth's description in the book. That kind of thing doesn't bother me too much. But in terms of following the plot of the book, it was very much based on rather than a faithful adaptation. So I really hope Artemis Fowl doesn't follow that. I really hope it is a little bit more faithful and they just nail it perfectly. It's directed by Kenneth Branagh, which is a curious director for this, a little bit. But I do like Ken Branagh. I know there's some people who don't. I don't know why, but there's some people like I know people who just for some reason really don't like Kenneth Branagh. I do quite like Kenneth Branagh. He seems alright guy. And Murder on the Orient Express was okay. I didn't think it was amazing. I think it was good. I do enjoy Thor though. Thor is a curious one. I know people look down on the first two Thor films a little bit, but I do enjoy the first two Thor films. I know he didn't do the second one, but I do have a soft spot for Thor, and I think he was definitely the right person to do the first one. His style very much suited Thor 1. So I'm intrigued to know how this goes, to be honest, and I'm going to stop waffling now and actually watch the trailer. So, see you in a bit.
Our world has never been in more danger.
Instantly,
Human greed.
I have forgotten who's in this.
Underground all those years ago.
I remember reading a cast announcement
to escape from your
but I've forgotten it already.
appetite.
I think Judi Dench? Can't remember.
I warn you, boy. You are not prepared for the truth. Behind what you seek.
Ooh. Yeah. I mean, that's a great show. 2019, it does say underneath. It's August.
Now you will believe. Artemis Fowl.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that guy. Sorry, his name's no, forgot what his name is now. He's in Zoo. Does look good. It does look good. Anything? So, it wasn't really a lot to go on there. Just to let you know, I did actually have a quick look at the cast list just to refresh myself of the people who are in this. Nonzo and Nosy is the name I was trying to get to there in terms of the bodyguard, a butler, the butler. So the butler, he's just called Butler. Yeah, and he was in Zoo. That's what I recognise him from mostly. I know he's been in a few things. He's one of those that guy people, which is I think is literally why I just said it in that reaction. But yeah, and yeah, Judi Dench is Commander Root. I like the fact they've gone with unknowns as well. Relative unknowns for Artemis Fowl and Holly Short. It can be a little bit of a risk, but hopefully this turns out to be a Harry Potter situation where the unknowns pay off. Josh Gad as Mulch Diggums. I know people don't like Josh Gad. I know there's quite a few people for some reason don't like Josh Gad. I think it's more the characters he plays rather than the human, the actual Josh Gad. That was a really weird way of saying that, but yeah, he tends to play annoying characters for the most part, and he's playing Mulch Diggums here, who's the dwarf, the Kleptomaniac dwarf, and so I don't think that's really going to necessarily help the reputation of Josh Gad, but he definitely suits the character in this situation. And there's a few names/faces that Brits will recognise immediately. Miranda Raisin is playing Artemis's mother, and Adrian Scarborough is the Goblin Chief. I'm not sure if that'll be in makeup, I can't remember. But they're sort of two names or faces that British people, at the very least, will recognise immediately. I'm not sure if they recognise them immediately, like across the pond, or non-English people, non-British people. But it's a good cast list. I may go rewatch the trailer and just sort of pause on that one shot, which I think had Judi Dench in it, just to see the outfits a bit better, the designs there a bit better, because they were a little bit much just a sort of blink and you miss it moment there in that trailer, but. The trailer didn't really have a lot to go on. I think I'll wait till a sort of slightly longer, fuller trailer to sort of to get a better judge of Artemis Fowl and his Artemis Fowl. Yeah, and maybe Holly a bit more as well. I don't think we really saw Holly in that. I'm not sure. I definitely don't think we saw Mulch in that. But in terms of just general feel, I think the feels quite magical, sort of mystical. It's hard to really tonally I think it looks good. Just generally, just the general design of it looks good for the world that they're in. The early signs are good, is probably what I'm going to say. I'm going to wait a little bit longer just for a longer trailer, to really give a fuller opinion on how it's looking. Because like I say, it wasn't really a lot to go on there, but like I said, early signs are good, and really hope they don't mess this up. August, it's a long way to go. I think this is much like The Lion King. It's sort of more of a hey guys, Artemis Fowl's coming out next year. Please don't forget about this thing. And there wasn't really a lot of fanfare when they announced it. From what I actually completely missed the original announcement. The first I heard of it was the cast announcement for Judi Dench, I think it was, or it might have been Josh Gad's cast announcement. I just saw the news saying, Josh Gad cast in Artemis Fowl. Like, wait, they're making an Artemis Fowl film? Oh, cool. And that was only like a few months ago, so or maybe longer, looking at the news. So time flies. But that was the earliest I heard of it. So early signs good. Keep an eye on this one, and definitely something I'm going to watch. Definitely a film that suits IMAX as well. It's being released in IMAX, so looking forward to this. But until the next reaction, ta-ra.